between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to...
I know, bro. I'm sorry. Hold on. Just fucking getting the stream closer to the page. There it is. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
The 25.
Oh. My bad, honey. Fuck me.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive end,
I was about to
he
say,
wants
do I
to
not
get
have fucking
into the
Saints
offensive
playbook?
backfield.
Oh
He
my God,
wants
I was
that
about to
get
be
off to be as fast as possible.
I was about to
A
be
little
tight.
too
You got us
quick on
accustomed,
that.
bruh. About to lose my goddamn mind. Julio won't burn me.
From the gun, Hackenberg. And his first look is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Out of the gun, Hackenberg. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Hell yeah.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If 28 is going to be on the slot all game, that could prove to be a problem. Oh, the single high safety again. All right, cover 3. Go ahead and wrap that shit up real quick, folks.
Hackenberg now throw on first. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Slow guy, there he is. I need people in there. Oh, I should have put some new out there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
He ain't breaking that tackle?
Stop. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Stop. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Running with that hot flame, boy.
I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Hackenberg. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Come on here, try to play my defense against me, boy.
Touchdown number 7 on the year.
Got man beaters out here, funny.
The Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
First drive, first points, always a good sign, brother.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they
which
had
way
the
did that
right
kick
call
go?
on against the right defense,
and
they end up in the end zone.
Just went to the right. I went to the left.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, big hit.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by
Yeah.
They're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Get aggressive, bro. I think it's there, but it's not. Come here,
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Everybody runs stretch. Like, come on, buddy.
There, the O-line, everybody really on offense. They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it. He's going to air one out.
Stop. That's 98-man coverage out there, man.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I need to see the replay on that, bro.
Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Okay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Okie-dokie.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
17, hold that block for half a second, brother. I am gone, I guarantee you.
Line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Time running out here on the play clock. To throw, Hackenberg. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pick up there of 20
Stop
yards.
that shit, nigga.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him. And
I literally tried to like give him the quick one.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations.
Bit of a different type of look there, huh?
And I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
This is a fast one. Right? Yeah. What you can do, brother. That's us.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They go play action. Hackenberg. And finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Get a flanker dig. 8 yards. 1, 2, 3. 9. 2, 3, right.
On 3rd down, Hackenberg. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
If you're going to show me the same defense. Let's see.
Hackenberg now from the 50. And a quick throw here that's complete. And
illegal what, bro? Like, he rushed 3.
They'll get
stand there and let him set up blocking.
Better for 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Hackenberg. Throwing right, and that's
complete. Gotta play zone if we gotta play zone all day, buddy.
The 1st down here as he's taken down
play zone
at the 22.
Don't know what the fuck you doing.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Stretch.
Fresh set of downs here. Play clock winding down. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Weak. Hopefully it's not one of those read options on action.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
We got time to call this play.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. false start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Come on, big dog. Don't do me like that, boy. Don't do me like that, boy.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Right. Okay.
Again, it's Hackenberg.
Whoa! Was that a deep blue one?
Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Doing that shit at all.
All right, now look at 56. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
To the air again, Hackenberg.
Get up field, bro.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. Hooper. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Make it that
and the Falcons have taken the lead.
Haven't you been watching the videos, buddy? I kick, I don't kick. I kick, I don't kick. You show me one thing I don't kick. If I see something else, I kick. Hey, you got to figure it out, buddy.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, should he actually return the kick?
Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Fuck Schrader. I don't give a damn. I got a 90 overall backup. I do not care. Where is 59? 59 is injured. That is not good.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to the division leaders.
That guarantees you
What is the offensive lineman there, big fella? You know you like
really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 2nd down, Winston.
Ooh, he threw that.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Do it, bro. A lot of faking the funk over there, boy. 37 now, honey. Fuck you need. Can't get a first. A jump. Aggressive. Back down a dime. Number 6.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's
Yeah.
This one go deep. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
You want me to eat the whole cupcake?
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Good.
This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Got man coverage. Got man coverage. You do your thing, bro.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
You got man coverage.
Gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Burton. Do that. Give it a stretch. I said the stretch. Single high safety, never mind. Right here. Fake.
1st down, Hackenberg. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful
I hit the wrong button.
about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The wrong fucking button, bro. Damn.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Definitely got to play with 1-on-1 trap against them. I'll tell you that. He's going for China. Shoot the Julio. Motion. Okay. He's not seeing the blitz.
Hackenberg. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And
oh my God, that was crazy.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll throw again. Hackenberg. Down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Noah Spence in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away.
With a play that was going to attack cover 3 or cover 4. He goes cover 2. Good play call down though.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he
gets this one away. I'm always like a hair short, bro.
So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner. And finally,
Daniel, I know you tight, bro. I know you tight. That's fucked up.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And this will be taken at the 13. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense.
I know, bro. She's texting me bullshit. I know, bro. Tough nuggies, man. Got him properly spread.
A first down throw for Hackenberg.
I threw the R1, and that's what I mean about Hack, bro. Like, come on, man.
It's almost like he predetermined where he was
going to go. R1, bro.
Yeah,
like, that makes no
really going
sense
through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throw.
Yards to the left.
On second down, Hackenberg again. Forced out to his left. And some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy.
Don't tell me that's illegal, too, because I obviously had a guy right on my ass.
Field led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Oh, fuck.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Hackenberg. The left side completion to Jones. 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the pistol here with Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
I was about to say, I was about to be mad. I was about to be highly upset. Say what?
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
And we ain't respecting the bubble. You know what time it is.
Now Hackenberg. And a quick throw here that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Better respect my bubble, boy.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the red zone now, Hackenberg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Come on, man. Stick skill, baby.
Down at the 3. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Hackenberg. And he slings one that's incomplete.
When we talk with people about
touchdown, bro. That's a touchdown, brother.
What do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
They'll come out in the pistol. And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Really don't. Oh, you know what? I mean, I got done, boss. Please, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me this end around, Sonny.
The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Come on, man.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Easy money.
Our defense coaches always preach running to the football, getting there as fast as possible. On that play, the offense used their speed against them, ran the reverse, and hit them hard in the other direction.
And that will make this a 16-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Didn't get the memo. This is supposed to be the game of the week. There's your point, that big fella.
Cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big.
On a screen, bro. I dare you to run a screen.
That first down.
To throw, Winston. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Try again, but I said
one thing's for sure. When you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Winston now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I don't know if streaks is just like a part of your game plan or you just genuinely.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I know who the fuck Wingate is. He might have some speed, so I'll check that.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, buddy.
Shouting through the defense.
Oh, buddy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's Brian Anger now.
Give me the ball.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Returnable.
Fielded at the 33. Look at the dance and the juke. Give him 11 yards and time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On play action, it's Hackenberg. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
Hurry up, fat ass lineman. Shit.
And now they come up and spike it
12
to
fucking
stop
seconds
the clock.
to get a damn spike. That's just insane. Mr. Jones out here, bro. Not audible. Call the toss out the huddle.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Play action now.
Oh my God! What is that? What is that, bro? Come on now. He just literally walked right past them.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Makes no sense. There's a left tackle, 98 overall left tackle standing there doing absolutely nothing on that. Okay,
will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. from the right hash. It's a 41-yard
Same with fucking dime and dollar and quarters defense does to offensive line. So
and his kick is indeed good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down.
If I wanted to Chiefs this entire league, bro,
just the way you used
to call quarters and dollar all day.
Team on the field now as they will
offensive lineman dumb out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we will talk. Well, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry. So we're going to get them right to quarter number 3.
We'll kick off right for them.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
You
So they
try
took
one-handed.
a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
On second down, Winston again. Gonna throw right side here.
Well, that's a 95 zone coverage
safety. Down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
You want to run to the corner.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
About to run motion and run that stretch.
Handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now the offense is facing a first down and 20 after that last mistake. To the air again with Winston. He couldn't quite hold it.
If you let a tight end beat you on the corner,
out, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Second down following the incompletion. So the D-line's going to spread out. Play action now. Winston eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's legal.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Probably reminds me like that. That's all.
So the offense has it first and 10. Jameis again. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll throw again. Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Rock.
Again, it's Winston. Escaping the pressure. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Jameis to throw it.
And he pushed his little ass on the ground, nigga.
Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
Now Winston on 4th down. Flushed out right.
Yeah, buddy.
Rid of it. He's taken down. The Bucs 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
I thought you were injured, bro. Get out of here.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
We have that circle. HB circle, which is basically Texas. And you got smash on the left. And you got a quick read on the outside. Let's see what it is like.
On 2nd down, here's Hackenberg. Quan Alexander coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And no press coverage here. They're backing off in the secondary. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Damn, bro, if you could have got loose.
Nice little juke that preceded it.
You got
not much there.
Out of here.
Just a 5-yard pickup and
out of there, homie.
Down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that. Now a hit and loose football.
Oh, yeah.
So out come the Falcons now.
And you return it out, buddy.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
It might be my
ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go. Philly, here we go.
Hackenberg on first down. Flush to his right.
Bro, oh my God, he put his hand up and then stopped running across the field, bro. Stop it, Julio.
Receivers don't mind.
You gotta do better than that, brother.
To the sideline, but do that over the middle to them.
You gotta do better than that, brother.
And not only the DB's gonna throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're gonna have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Throwing again, Hackenberg on second.
I threw that.
A heavy rush and down he goes.
Threw that. I swear I did.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him
He
on the
has 3
year.
sacks. That's not enough. You got a hand there, too.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Hackenberg. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Inside the 5.
The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So we'll see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Stop, bro. Let me lurk that. Let me lurk that.
He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Winston. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Think that he ain't coming, nigga.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to
Stop.
throw.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Try it on
4th. Stop.
Yes. And it'll be a turnover on downs. But At this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Here's Freeman, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
We got this one. Kick off right, kicking it to the left. Kick. Sideline before it. Right about.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
How the Lions still couldn't know? Yeah, you have to get that, buddy. That's mine. Thank you. That's a turnover. Are you an idiot? Do you not know kickoff rules?
Shown of this play.
Oh my Lord!
The person running with the football, but how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we don't even account for.
One of the kids just grabbed his controller, man, because he had to know the kickoff rules. You gotta field that, big dog.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Gotta field that.
Now to throw on first. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Guarantee he's about to try to do some dumb shit.
Hackenberg on 2nd down.
Yep. Whoa, wait a minute. Why? Hackenberg, please lead him up here. Thank you.
There first, and it's 3rd down now.
Over there. Easy, big fella.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Play fake. Hackenberg. Rush coming. He's taken down. Quan Alexander in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So out comes a field goal. I could,
bro. He's got in.
Vegas first. This now from 46 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29.
Let's be a good score.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much.
Off, so like, I ain't gonna return that shit. No, fuck that. Oh, damn, I gotta return that shit.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
How many drops did he have?
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Open man is
they always get
complete.
The
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tech McKinley in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now Jameis on 2nd down. And Winston lost the football.
Watch out for them, boys. They hunting. They is hunting.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Being chased out left. And he's taken to the ground.
Oh, my God, bro. Like,
this is going to be a first down.
Come on, bro. Punch me in the ass like that, brother.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That's
a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Love it.
So the offensive disaster keeps possession. Now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Winston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's 3rd and 18 now.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
18 now.
Ready.
3rd and long for Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
There's that pass
time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
There's that pass rush, boy.
Not a lot of help at the bottom.
Who the motherfucking rookies really gonna hold that for so long?
Puts it through.
They knew that bad, boy.
And you can bet they're preaching
go,
2
buddy.
hands on the ball.
What you gonna do?
The kicks
You gonna
away
put the kick, huh? Are ya? Huh?
This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out come the Bucs now.
We will.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
I mean, you can't stop.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Wow. That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's caught.
Really bad. Really bad. Really bad.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Okay, I guess that's just how Madden has to work. You know, just
EA
got a streak and,
after this.
Yeah, just go get some 90 overall DB to just whatever you want.
First down, Winston. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down.
Okay, Bernie.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback, ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
That ice bath felt extra cold out there.
Really.
No, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get
You're
out
going to come back
the
from like
reporters got
30
to you.
points, 28 points in 2 minutes. Whatever makes you feel good about yourself, my guy. Last season, fuck it. Why not? You might get it. Run, buddy.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hackenberg now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards through the air on a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I'll just give it to you to the opposite side of the field, bro. Because the dogs at me like that.
Oh, surprise. Hackenberg looks to throw.
Got the bitch.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Ain't play, buddy.
15 yards through the air on a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you
cover and double and
triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Oh, design run for their wideout.
Ah, he got me.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage.
This nigga is calling timeouts for what?
Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively.
Yeah, bro, eat the sausage, buddy.
They've got 2 more to use.
That's what you want me to do. All right, bet. I'll do it, man. I'll do it, bro.
Let's go! Green, Leopard! Leopard!
On play action, it's Hackenberg. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple and brings up third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Defense showing blitz.
Will Jones for a touchdown right between the 2 shoes. Watch him.
Play action now. Hackenberg. And this will be caught.
That's right, nigga. Call timeout now, motherfucker. Let's get it.
Another touchdown.
Cover 2 bums.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
Game of the week, my ass.
Anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
But
it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that
feeling. That's what you call timeouts for, so you can come out with those streaks with slow-ass Mike Evans, bro. Really? There's a clear, wide-open C route, bro.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down throw for Winston. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Told you. Get new tackles, buddy.
To get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year.
Buddy, stop this man. Killing this quarterback.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. To throw, Winston.
The wheel route, dum-dum.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield.
It was wide open.
I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
550. You ready. You ready. 550. Hey, alert 3. Where's that?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over.
Had no intention of throwing to the open guy at all.
15-yard line.
Which was wide open.
And a great start to start this drive from here.
Hey, fuck it.
Throwing here, Hackenberg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Able to pull off the hurdle. Not a ton there on the back end, but a nice move and a good gain.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
What a joke. What a joke. Game could have been over a long time ago, bro. I could have been asleep by now. I guess I'll just type GG in the chat. GG, buddy. Player stats, though. Sonny. By the end of his career, this kicker is going to have the most touchdown passes for a kicker in NFL history. That shit's funny. That shit's funny. Oh shit, Harrison led the team in yards. Yeah, he did. 8 catches for 91 yards, 5 catches 67 yards, 5 catches 90 yards, 5 catches 57 yards. Bruh, that's 4 players with 5 catches? What? 2 for Burton, 2 for Freeman. O.J. Howard, 0 catches. This man is like a 90 overall, ain't he? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Ugh, that right tackle. I knew he was going to have a bad day. I knew he was going to have a bad day. God damn, nigga. Bullshit ass safety kill me, GG on the fake field. Yeah, it happens, bro. 4.5 sacks for Beasley. 4.5 sacks for Mr. Beasley. Kinley got 1.5. Daloiso got his first sack, and right after that, he got a tackle for a loss. That's what's up, bro. Oh, Nassib also got a sack and a fucking face mask penalty. Hardy got there. Yeah, boy. No picks were thrown in this game. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Jalen Collins 4 pass deflections because this man was just forcing it up to fucking Mike Evans. Like a fucking madman. He's got solid players across the board though. Not gonna lie. Daloiso, sack fumble. McKinley, sack fumble. Jalen Watkins, strip. Vic Beasley, sack fumble. We only recovered 1. We forced 4 fumbles, recovered 1, but at least that went for a TD. Alright. Okie dokie, buddy. Let's see. I want to see the receiving yards. What did Jameis Winston? Yeah, 12 for 27, 44%, 238 yards because he's only throwing to one fucking guy. You know, these are pretty. I mean, aside from 78% completion percentage, these are pretty normal stats for a game. You know, except 12 completions for the entire game is pretty bad. But he did throw 2 touchdowns, so you know. Where's Mike Evans at? Mike Evans had 5 catches for 135 yards, bro. He's literally just chucked it up. Damn near every play he could. He doesn't have a drop, though. That's interesting, because he clearly didn't catch a lot of balls. On to the highlights. 42-yard pass to Benson. What was this? Let's see. Oh, C route. Gotta start implementing this shit in my game more, bro. Those shits are so effective. So effective. Is it man? You can tell he's a man. Here's one way at the snap of the ball. When you see single high safety, it's either cover 3 or cover 1 hole, right? At the snap of the ball, though, you have to look for defenders to chase. If defenders start chasing, it's man. What that means is if you got a 90-something route run guy, he's going to get open. That's probably his best DB over there, or fastest DB, as a cornerback number 1. Gets torched on a C route. And then that was just him. I think he clicked on and went for the strip for whatever reason. Yeah, completely took yourself out of that play. Mike Evans, 63-yard touchdown. This really should have been the only touchdown of the game, to be honest. But yeah, should have been a touchdown. I don't know why. I don't know how 32. Like, I don't understand that, bruh. Like, you're a man. Like, you wait until he passes you, and then that. Alright. I guess Mike Evans is supposed to break tackles, but alright, bro. That's what it is. I ain't too mad. We won the game 50-15, so. Austin Hooper right here. You know, it is what it is, bro. If you don't know how to not get scored on a fucking fake field goal, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna tell you, but if and when the league folds, I'll tell everybody here how that shit works, why it works, when I call it, when I audible to it, when I don't, blah 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 blah. Why is a 4th and 15 punt on here? That's interesting. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, this was the safety. So he feels the ball here and proceeds to go out of bounds. That's a safety. That's funny, bro. I'm about to send him that shit. Oh, that's fucked up, son. That's fucked up. Alright. Here's your safety, buddy. Oh, man, that's funny. That is funny. Should've just let that shit go. You should've just let that shit go. Oh, this is a good play call right here. This is an excellent play call right here, bro. End around. Cut that bitch up like yeet. Ooh, 71 got a pancake block on that play too. I don't know who he had at D tackle, but he got mauled. Ooh, 70 got a pancake too. Look at that. Low ass on the ground, nigga. Fuck, you mean, bro? What defense was he in? Is this cover 2 or something? Maybe. Cover 2 or cover 4. He walked right into the end zone. Look at that shit. That's a gaping hole right there. Wow. Insert all the sacks. He got away from attack. Scrambling out. His man coverage. There's nobody open. And, yeah. Mr. Beasley. Deion Harrison for 40 yards. Let's see what this is. Harrison should be lined up on the left. If I'm not mistaken. Nice little dime right there. Nice little dime right there, boy. Try to get loose on him right there and fucking tackle me. Alright. It is what it is. We took a field goal on that drive in the end of half. Oh no, wait, before we end the half. He took a sack. You blocked 5, I said 6, big dog. Stop it. You better stop blocking that halfback, boy. You better stop blocking that halfback. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was the end of the third quarter. I'm tripping. Or am I tripping? No, I didn't go through these highlights. Sorry, but so third quarter. 4th and 4. This when he scrambled out. This is when he ran out of bounds. Instead of taking a sack, he ran out of bounds. I had Vic Beasley in a spy on this play. I had no need to, I could have sent the spy, but I had no need to. My DN had already broken off his blocker. He's in pursuit. There's no need for me to send the spy. The spy was running with the quarterback, so he basically took away that fucking shallow cross all by himself. He was just in the QB spy. That's it. That's funny. We almost took a safety right there too. That's crazy. Punt. Is this where he fumbled the punt? Let me see. 26 got in there. Jalen Watkins. Ball comes out, apparently. What's that? Oh, I was about to say, is that 90? No, that's 86. Jake Butt with the recovery, though. 3rd and 6. Jameis Winston with the Cincinnati. Oh, we already showed this play. Well, let's see it again. Bang! Devontae Freeman right here. 1 yard run. 71, though. That's what a 10th overall pick does for you when he gets us outside. Bang. Seal it. Oh, by the way, this was a 4th and 14. He went for it. At his 1 yard line, bro. At his 1 yard line, brother. At this point, we were just releasing the hounds, bro. He actually blocked his halfback that time. Double teamed Vic Beasley. But Tack McKinley. Hello. Bang. 2nd and 20. Sent the house again. That's my user just shooting the gap down here. Basically, meaning I want my edge rushers to have one-on-one. Vic Beasley almost gets the force out right there. The fumble. Stuck his hand in there. Pretty fucking dope. 55 Locklear. I like this guy, bro. He's 6'7", 87 speed. It'd be nice if he can make some plays for me here, but you know, it's rotational pass rush late in the game, so anybody's liable to make the play. Anybody can, really. Just like here, I think Daloiso gets the sack. Number 90 gets into the game with that nice little bull rush. Oos! Force fumble, baby. Ooh, boy. Mr. Vic Beasley. Knocking his fucking clock off, boy. Oh, look, a 42-yard completion on 3rd and 1. Yay. Just a streak. Gave it to you all game, though. And look, then down here in the red zone, I'm literally just covering right under Mike Evans. He goes to the other guy. It is what it is. PAT goes to Mike Evans. In the slot. Good stuff. Right here, a couple plays later, we get the ball back. I'm actually just trying. I come out here and I literally call a run play twice, and he stacks fucking 9 people in the box. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just throw an out route. If you want to stack 9 in the box, I'll throw an out route, bro. Did it twice. I did it one time to the left. I came out in the same formation, flipped in the run play. And he came out and did the same thing, showed 9 in the box. I just audible to the fucking out route. Just pass and out route. Bang. Easy money. 1 yard run by a wide receiver. Tried to get the wide receiver quick going, but didn't work out. 2nd and 11, short pass to Trey Burton. 3rd and 8. He finally stopped stacking the box. And we see his user is the middle linebacker right there. He's going to come up, follow the drag, follow the in route, think I'm going somewhere else. But guess what? I am going to the in route. I was going to high point that shit either way. So I knew it was just a one-on-one with you and Julio. That's it. A one-on-one with you and Julio. I'll take my chances with Julio. Right here, get another sack. Bang. That's a community sack there, son. Terrence Brooks got there first. Vic Beasley get there. 98 get there. Everybody's on that shit. We're in a train on that nigga. No homo. Yeah, man. That's it, though. I'm out of here. Video's fucking over, buddy.